one off the front with you tomorrow because I know those are hard and we haven't even worked with circles yet. Back. Yes. You do? Yep. You do have your interactive notebook? Yeah. Okay.
This one? The other way around.
You have the back side done? Your blue ones are done?
We'll do by the end of this week or by the end of next week?
Earliest end of next week. Can I see the back side?
Yes, I did.
You both done? Good.
But there's no fire.
This is hooked up to that, so wherever I walk, it's going to see me. When I walk, it moves with me. That is stalking, isn't it? I agree. Yes, Mr. Smith has one. Yes. Add one number to the following set of data, ages of children, so that the mode does not change. So right now, what's the mode?
The mode.
The number that occurs the most often.
3.
Okay. So you have to add an age that's not going to change that. So the only number you couldn't add would be what?
3.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the only number. So if you added a 1, then you're going to have 3 of these and 3 of those, right? So that would change the mode. If you add a 2, then you're going to have 2 modes because they're both going to be 3. So it could be
You could add a 3, so
it could be a 3 or any other number. But if you added one of those, then that's going to be the mode too.
for that blue sheet, are we supposed to do both sides or just 3?
Just the 3 side. Yep.
I finished this new blue sheet.
You finished this one too?
You can do number 8.
This one I'll show you some formulas that will figure it out instead of this, because do you know what circumference or radius is? No. Yeah. Well, we haven't done that yet, so we'll help you with that. And did you get a blue sheet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have that one done too? Of the days the way you read.
A lot of them are having questions about.
Well, if you went to let them astray, no.
Only
Yeah. Okay.
So to start class off today, we're going to people come up. We're going to have about Ben, Jesse, Mackenzie.
What are the people going to represent?
How many?
3, 4, 5, 6.
So how much is one person going to represent? One unit. Okay.
One linear foot, though, because you're representing the perimeter right now, not a square.
Yep.
But you're going to try to make a square or a rectangle.
So go ahead, make a shape. So who can tell us what our perimeter is of this shape? We have 2, 1, 2, and 1. Max?
1 by 2.
1. What's our perimeter?
2.
What do we have to do to find perimeter? Oh, Angel? Yes, add all of the sides together. So if we add all the sides together, we have 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. Brianna? 6. So we'd have a perimeter of 6. Now, how would I find the area?
What did Max give us, though, too?
Oh,
His first answer was 1 by 2. What did that represent?
I know 1 times 2. Length times width.
Length times width, yep. And so we need that to
yeah.
finish the question Miss Russell just had, right? Which was
So now
area.
our length and our width. So what's our area? Because length times width is area. Nadia? Could they get into a different formation, different shape? Go ahead.
It's like Ring Around the Rosie. People moved, but you still have a...
So you remember you should have one and then two on the sides now. It's the same type.
Keegan, you have to come to this side.
So it's the same type. It's just turned around, rotated. Okay.
So it's still a 1x2 or 2x1, but it turns. And if you're building something or creating something, that makes a difference. So if I wanted to rearrange my room and have it 8 wide and 6 deep, that's going to be a different arrangement than 6 wide and 8. Oh, that's what I just said. 6 wide and 8 deep. So they're going to look different, even though it's the same, just turned and it has the same dimension. You can come up with different shapes, and even if it's a 1x2 or 2x1, it could look different depending where you're going to place it. Okay? Thank you, guys. While you're doing that, we've been talking about perimeter, but I put up a word called fix. It was broken and then you made it so that it would work again. Nobody? Yeah. Had 12? 16? I think some groups were, okay, 12, okay. And you rearranged yourself, but we always had 12 people, right? So those people represented the perimeter, and that's what fixed perimeter means. It means that it's going to stay the same. It was 12 no matter what shape we made yesterday with people. It was 2x1, we had 6 today. But we had a 2x1 and a 2x1. It just was a different way to turn it. But it's the perimeter itself stays the same, but you can come up with lots of different rectangles. And that's going to be your job for today. Page 32 already has a little bit of work on it. So in my notebook, I just kind of called it like a work zone. We're not going to label it and put it into our table of contents. So you can keep working on here, because you're going to brainstorm on the right side of 32. So at the top of 32, write brainstorm. Anybody know how to spell that? If you don't have anything on the left side, it could be on the left side too, but I thought we used some of that. Brainstorm? You got it. Brain and storm. Yes? B-R-A-I-N and then S-T-O-R-M. Actually, any techo person, I can't figure out how to get that off the side. I tried hitting this one. Is it this one?
We just escape it once, and then we hit this.
Good thing we got her here. All right. So today you're going to talk about building a garden. Whether it's or anything, okay. Right? And sometimes, I don't know about you, but when I was little, if we had scrap wood around, we could build things up. I'm not building. What are those old bikes things that you'd make though? That, what do they called? Yeah. So you're volunteering at a community center, and the director has click again. Those are the pieces, that's right, although they look like Twix bars this time of the day, don't they? The director has some leftover pieces of wood that you can use to build the garden. Next. He has 24 feet of boards, so you need that number down by your brainstorming. And then click. Thank you. It'd be so nice if we had a smart board here, wouldn't it? List all the possible dimensions of the rectangular garden that you could make with those 24 feet of boards. Okay?
So like yesterday when we did the length and the width and we made that chart, that's what you're going to do when you're going to try to get 24.
Okay? But you don't have to start yet. I have you in groups. So can I say the groups and then you can move after I have your groups? Okay? Max and Lindsay. Groups of 2, so you have a partner. Colin and Nadia. Jacob and Angel. Christian, you get to work with Amelia. Okie dokie. Simir, Caitlin. Caitlin's gone again today. Simir, we'll get you another partner. Ben and Shatea. Mackenzie and Hannah. Timmy and Brianna. Jesse and Madeline. Bradley and Cole. Jordan, Keegan, and Simir. You guys get a group of 3. You just want to be one of our partners. Okay? So grab your notebook, your pencil, and go ahead and move by your partner. And start brain. Oh, yeah, Simir. Sorry, Noah. I didn't have you make a card for you. He's new. Simir can come to you because nobody's just down here. Simir, come on over here.
Noah?
Yesterday, some of you used cubes. Do you want cubes to represent your perimeter?
Yes.
I don't need any more of that. Okay. One more. You good? You don't. Do you? Did you want? Want some? If you can't, just they're just cut it out for you then. Right?
We need one more.
You only have.
23.
Darn it.
2 and...
Miss Helbing, I made one for you.
So your numbers? No, that's not.
Yeah. She doesn't like Packers.
Yeah. Can we do 6 by 4? 6 times 4 equals 24?
Yes?
Guys, as you write down a length and a width for your very first one, listen, guys. Draw a rectangle with the length and width of your first one. And label the sides, all 4. Keegan, you need brainstorming paper too. Okay. And then what are you going to do to find the perimeter? You add all the sides. So check with the first couple and make sure that all 4 sides are going to add up to your 24. If you didn't build it to see it. What, already? Does she have them too?
Yeah.
And the reverse? Awesome.
I'm a fast person. I always have fast pace.
Okay. Then I'm going to get you the final copy table that's going to go here. And you can not only do the length and width, but you can fill in the area. You know how to find the area?
Yeah, when time goes in.
Okay. He knows that one too. another one, okay? This is for you to start with.
Cause this.
Okay, well, just wait when you find it. Yeah. So far. What's 7 plus 7 plus 10 plus 10 going to equal? One second.
What does 10 by
Oh.
2 work?
I don't know why I did that.
What does 10 by 2 work?
What's 10 plus 2 plus 10 plus 2?
Oh, yeah, it would. It would.
Thank you.
Five by.
So you don't need these?
No.
It's 5 by 7 work.
Cause 10 plus 14 would be 24.
Yep, 5 by 7 works. And then we want the reverse of those too.
For the first one, cause 1 by 12 doesn't work.
Colin, make sure that you have a list like this too, okay? Of the lengths and the widths. Those are good.
Holy cow, you guys are cruising.
I don't know. Why does 10 and 2 work? Do you know?
No.
Coach 10. Oh. Can you show her what you mean when you're doing those?
Thank you, ma'am. Let me know when you think you have them all or if you're stuck. Is this a 10? Those all work so far.
I have 6 by 6, 10 by 2, and 8 by 4.
I just draw all the possible ways.
Yeah. Why don't we, is there a way you could be more organized with it? Like start with a certain number and keep going so you don't miss some?
What?
Don't forget the opposites, you guys. You don't have the opposites down. No, you got 10 and 2, you need 2 and 10. Oh, okay.
1 second. 7th hour, can I have your attention for a second? Some of you, most of you are getting give us organize it a little bit better to kind of make sure you don't miss any. Because like numbers are just coming to your head and you're putting them down. Oh, don't give too much away. Tell Mrs. Helbing what you were going to say, because I know you. Hang on, you guys know what she's saying, because most of you are well on your way, but you're kind of stuck because numbers aren't just coming to you right now. So she's going to try to give you a more.
2 and 6. I'd like 2 and 6. First would be 1 and then 2.
Okay, can you build one that has a side of 1 like we started out? We had a 1 by 2. Okay? Okay. So you build one with 1. Then can you build one with a side of 2? Yes. And then try it with 3. That way you're not missing them all by just doing it randomly. Okay? When you think you have them, let me know again because I have your final copy table for you. Okay. And oops.
They were wondering if you wanted to do area, but you don't want to do that yet, do you?
They had told them they could do it on here. On here, yeah.
On here.
Yep. Okay, hang on. Now we have a lot of people that are getting done. with your rough, that was your brainstorming page? Guys, listen for your next step? Okay? Because I'm going to come around, and if I see that you have most of them, but maybe you just didn't reverse some of them, I'm going to give you this next one. This is your final copy graph table, and it goes on page 33 on the right side. So it's not on the same brainstorming one that you're on. So fill it in first. We'll glue it in all last, but fill it in first. Christian, can you tell them what they have to do with the grid paper? Yep.
Find what's the biggest area you put on there, and then you also have to find the smallest area you put on there.
Okay. Which means when you fill out the length and width, you also have to fill in the area column. Got it, guys? Hang on.
He's going to give you a piece of paper.
He has it already.
Piece of paper you're going to have to fill in the
Playing with
chart.
them, please. Somebody besides Christian, because he just told us, and Amelia, because they already have theirs. What did he tell you to do with grid paper? Yes? Yeah. Okay, yep. So after you fill out your table of all the areas on, you look back and find the largest and smallest area. All right, you ready, right? Yep. I think there's two there. And you guys are ready?
Yeah.
Let me see, I was here a little bit ago. What else you got? Okay, I think there's two there for you. Now do you know?
Kind of.
Okay, why can you use 10 and 2?
Because you can divide by 24. I don't know.
How do you find perimeter?
You divide it by 2.
Well, the reason they did that was if this is 24, these two sides equal 12.
Yeah, so 2
Okay.
and 2 and 9, whatever.
Okay,
10.
so these two sides have to add up to what?
10. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
The whole thing's 24, so two sides are going to add up to half of that. What's 10 plus 2?
12.
What's 11 plus 1?
12.
So you'll notice that all those add up to 12. Yeah.
I think we have.
Do we just put everything in here?
Yep, also you have to fill in the area column.
Do we have to put that one down twice?
No. No. That's a good question, no. So you know the rest too? Because he has more. So you're going to put more in this one? Okay. Can you tell me why you can use a 4x8? So what else? So you'd have a 4 and an 8, then what else do you do? Because those don't add up to 24, do they? Nope, that's 32.
What do you mean length?
So if this side's...
You guys done?
What do I mean by length? One of your dimensions of your rectangle. So if this side's 4 and this side's 8, and all the way around has to be 24, why does 4 and 8 work? Him know. I think you know. What's 4 plus 8?
Can we use a calculator? Oh, you don't. Is this right? Or do I need to put that?
Well, this is your perimeter.
12?
Yeah, so you can just, no, 20. You can put 24 here and just put an arrow down.
Because there's like 8 and 4. One of them would be 12, and then the others have to be
Right.
12.
So that's how you're going to get your width. That you, okay. Thanks for putting it back in there for me.
These columns.
Length and width, and then find the. Are you guys? What do you got for 2? 10.
4, 7. I just added it.
Do you agree with 4 and 7?
We're ready.
He has 4. What? 4 and 7 doesn't work. 11 plus 11. What do you have with 4? Do you have a 4? You have a 7 though. What goes with 7? Because you have it right, Bradley. What goes with this? 7 and 5. Oh, you see, you have that here. So 7 can't can't go with 4 and 5. So the 7's wrong. The 4 you have no. Okay. Don't worry about that one yet.
Yes, but you don't have to touch it right after this one.
No, you need to. Ready?
Yeah, we cut ours already.
You cut the. Okay. Why don't you guys go ahead and glue that and your 2 that you found to be the biggest and largest in your notebook.
Do it twice for each of ours?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah. So you should be able to use the same grid paper. Yep. You guys got it? Okay. You guys need help. Yes or no?
No.
What do you have to go with 1?
11.
What about with 2?
No, I'm gonna start from 4.
Why does a 2 by 10 work?
Because it's even.
Then why does a 9 by 3 work? Because they're odd.
Oh, I know.
I think I know. Wait, I think okay. Tell them.
Times 2 equals 20, and then 2 plus 2 equals 4.
No. You have 24 blocks and they're the perimeter. So how are you getting these dimensions? You need one now?
Length times width.
Okay. That's area.
Perimeter.
It's perimeter.
Yeah.
So if you build one of these, build one. Build a 5 by 7.
We need a grid.
Area. Most of you have either started or some of you have completed putting your dimensions. Brainstorming. What else is allowed on here?
Oh, length times width.
Okay. Because like 2 by 5, that means you have 2 rows and 5 columns. If you counted them all the space inside when you built yours, you'd find that there would be 10 cubes inside of a 2 by 5 anyway. After you do area, what do you have to do? Christian told us a while ago. Amelia told us the next step. What do you do with this paper?
You do your graph.
Hang on. Nope, we're not graphing it yet. What do you do with this one? Do you know?
Do you mark the smallest and biggest, like, pair?
Smallest and largest is right, but not pair.
Order pair?
No.
What does it start with? Way.
It starts with A.
Area.
Area. Yep. Once you did the area on this one, then you're finding the largest area and the smallest and making a model of that. So what were the dimensions of the largest and the smallest? And you're putting that on here. You should be able to share one of these with your partner because you each need one. Okay? Okay, go Cole. So this will be for your next step. Got it on there? And the area? Okay, this is for your next step. Which one's the largest? Let her tell me. Which one has the largest area? That's the wrong answer. Yeah.
It's 27.
Alright, can we have a quick one?
Sorry. Can you give one to Hannah's group for me? Thank you.
36 is 6.
Which one's your largest area?
6 by 6.
I'm not over by you yet.
Which one's wow? Which one's your smallest? So you both need one of those on there. Okay, which one's the smallest? Because you already gave me the big. Yep. Do you know how you got the area? So it'd be like this. So if you did, the reason you did 2 times why you multiplied them. So which one is the largest area?
6 times 6 and 11 times 6.
Okay, so you each have 6 by 6. And that table and those are going to go, I think I skipped 2 pages, page 33. You guys are good, right? This is what, this one should say 6 by 6 in the area, and then the length and width in the area for that one. Then I'll be back to tell you guys your next step because you're a little bit ahead. Waiting for what to do on this one? Or do you know? Do you remember what you have to do next? It has to do with this column.
Do we pick the biggest one or the smallest one? The smallest area or the biggest area?
You do. You do both. You do both. So which one has the largest area?
6.
Okay, so what are the dimensions of that one?
6 by 6.
Okay, so you need a 6 by 6 and she needs a 6 by 6.
I thought it was 6 by 8.
Near the edge would be great. No?
Like, does it have to be right on the edge?
6 plus 8 is 14, and another 14 makes 28. You only have 24. And your 8 already went with the 4. So it's a 6 by 6. Hang on before you do that. What's your smallest one? You could leave that there, but what's your smallest area?
1 by 11.
Okay, so you each need a 1 by 11. And then these are both going to get glued on which side? This one and your 2 little shapes, which means you might have to cut that down a little bit. Okay? Is there anybody who doesn't have their grid paper? Perfect.
Can we color in them?
If you want to, but I wouldn't do it today, which means I probably wouldn't glue it because it doesn't color well after it's glued. Next step.
Yeah.
Right? Do you guys want to listen to the next step because you're getting close too?
Yeah.
Okay. Horizontal or vertical axis?
X is cross.
Okay. So X represents length in this time. Beware then. Right, because this is going to be your x-axis. So you're going to put length down here, and you're going to put area, because that's in your y, here. And use. And I see they're on the table. So this ordered pair is going to be what? 1 and 11. The pair have to have comma in front. Yep. You can put 24 and just put an arrow down for that. Once you have, you'll get a big paper for all of you to graph it on. You'll have to decide what your intervals are going to be. What do you want to go by on your numbers?
We have to put
Are
parentheses
you
in.
done? Yep.
Okay, we
Is this extra?
Roos, do we need a couple now?
Yeah.
After I do 9 on the thing, do I go and cut it?
You have to cut it out, and she needs to cut it out. You're welcome.
I finished. Oh my gosh.
Well, you get to plot them now. First, you have to label both axes. Yeah. Label both axes.
I'm so far ahead, and if somebody was just learning this, I probably could still beat everyone. Can I get a grade? Because
Yes. I'm going to drill you. Mrs. Helbing probably already did too. Why does 1 and 11 work?
Because if you did like the box, then you put 1 on one side and then 1 on the other side, 11 on the top and 11 on the bottom. If you added it all up, it'd be
Perfect. Right? Do you understand that perimeter? So why does 7 by 5 work?
put 5 in each side.
Did you make one in here? Did you make any for your samples? Not that you had to. Okay. All right, let's do this one. Why did this work?
I did 4 and 4, and that equaled 8. And I put 8 and 8, and that equaled 6.
Yeah, I'm starting to build 4, and I'm going to have 8. Okay, so after you do this one, then you're going to cut out the largest and the smallest on here. But you guys can share one of these. You can share that. So like you. To it. Okay, so if you want. And then you each need the rectangle or square, in this case, that makes the largest and the smallest. Next one.
I got 22 again. Yeah. To go 6 by 6 on the side.
Yeah, but you're supposed to share one. You only had one for both of
Miss Russell
yours.
said that it was too.
No, I said that they weren't, but I didn't know.
Hey, you didn't cut yours yet. Share off of that one.
Okay.
Well, you put your name all over it. You're going to use this for graphing your points, which I'll show you about next.
I don't get it. 6 over. Yeah, I tried that.
Oh, you didn't have to really plot them.
Are you putting them on page 32? Oh.
Okay, I know how to do that one.
Why don't you cut it in half and you can make yours too? They don't need to be a coordinate. You just need a 6 by 6. You need 6 wide and 6 long. They're not ordered pairs.
So what do you do when you're done cutting it out?
You're ready for the next step. Yep. All right, 7th hour. I got another check-in with you. Wait with your groups, please. Wait with your groups. Okay? So most of you now are cutting out your largest shape, that largest area, and the smallest one. You don't plot them as points. You're just taking right in the corner, even if you want, and you're cutting out a rectangle that represents the length and width that you put on there that has the largest area. You don't plot any points for cutting out the 2 rectangles. And you have to cut. Hopefully we can all get graphing, but if we don't, then we'll finish up graphing tomorrow. But if you're okay?
Then you need to get a scissors and you need to cut them up. Go ahead.
Colin, come over here once. Oh, you already did your order? Well, this is full. I'll wait till everybody's ready. Where'd Hannah go? You need your table in front of you for this next. Okay, you need your table. This last column says, oh, how about this? Christian, are you done? Hang on. Christian, are you done?
With what?
Graphing them?
Wait, are we supposed to have like this?
No. Not the 4 quadrants, nope. Yep. Yep. Okay, no, look at your table. The graph, XY is X on the horizontal or the vertical axis when you graph. Horizontal, okay? So X is length, so when you go to graph, length's going to be down here. Area is going to be on your y-axis. So before you plot them, you need the ordered pair here, and the ordered pair is length, comma, area. Not these two, not your length and width. So it's going to be like 636, 927. So it's the length and the area ordered.
So we need a 1 by 11.
Length.
A 1 by
All of your stuff.
Because I cut this one out. It was messed up.
He's cutting around the outside of a table.
Yeah.
This is yours. So these are your pieces?
yeah.
Okay, you guys got to get them glued in. Where are your 2 pieces?
Right there.
Where are his?
What do you mean? These are both of ours.
Each need a pair to go onto that page.
Well, that's why we had 2 of these.
You can still cut one out in here.
Oh.
You just need a shape that's that big. You don't plot ordered pairs to get those. You each need one of those.
Interruption. Down. The district-wide internet is completely down. So if you're having trouble with link, email, or PowerSchool, the internet is down district-wide.
It seems to be working. Oh, right here. Told you. Is that left or right? Grid paper. Oh well. Right, we're going to start cleaning up. So you need scissors, glue.
Here's cubes.
The cubes I'll take back, and back to your own seat. Papers off the floor. Thank you, Mackenzie. That will work too. we're done gluing, so when I say stop, you gotta stop. You can't keep finishing. So put them away. And the scissors. We'll get there.
Does it even like for me to give him a book or anything, you think, or?
I was thinking of that, but I thought maybe we could just staple together or keep them in a binder.
Should I keep the shape?
No. For graphing? No. Clean up. Back to your own seat. Maddie, back to your own seat. Glue and scissors were away a while ago. Well, then we don't have time to review. What shape did you find had the biggest area? What were the dimensions and what's the name of that shape? Brianna. Okay, hang on. What was the dimension and what was the name of the shape that had the smallest area? I think everybody got that far.
1 by 1.
And it's a rectangle. Hang on. You should have this part of it done. You should have the table and the grid paper, which would be those two shapes that we just said, glued onto page 33 as homework. Some of you that started this, you don't need to finish it for the homework part. We'll finish it tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
All right, push your chairs in on your way out, please. Thank you. Wait till they go out, please. So glue this on quit following me now.
Okay.